Hey everyone, it's Marcus. I know some of you are thinking, hey wait a minute, is this that video I already watched? The one about the audio? And no, I assure you, it's a completely different video. This is actually my meditations video, number 6. For those of you who don't know, the reason I call these videos meditations is because Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, wrote a journal to himself that was later published, and it's entitled The Meditations of Marcus Aurelius. And so to be, I don't know, cute, I guess, I use that name for my channel info segments. And I am reusing the background from my audio video, but that's just because it's really a cool background. But the reason for this video is because by the time many of you watch this, Marcus Aurelius LP will be 1 year old. I know, it's amazing. We're a toddler now. It was October the 15th, 2013, when the goddess Ursula first stepped foot on the Stormlands with the mind bent on conquering it all, and it's been a pretty wild ride since then, I have to say. 1 year. Wow. You know, just recently I watched the first video that I've ever produced, and many of you, perhaps it was the first Marcus Aurelius LP video you've ever seen, and for those of you, I can only ask, why are you still here? It was a terrible video. I mean, a very bad audio quality. I was just a terrible speaker, and I'm just amazed. I'm amazed that anybody who saw that video as their intro to my channel is still around watching the rest of my videos, but I'm glad that they are, because I've grown a lot since then. And actually, I think it's great. I think it's a great symbol of how far I've come. But 1 year, wow. 365 days, 350 odd videos. Doesn't seem like that many, doesn't seem like that long, but it has been. I, of course, need to say thanks to a lot of people that, were it not for their help, I would not be here at this point. I would not be recording my 1 year anniversary video. First and foremost, of course, is Surreal Beliefs. What more can I say about Surreal that I haven't said already? He was my mentor. He's what got me into LPing. He helped me both before and after I started. He's provided technical advice. He's just been there to talk to. And he's a really great guy. I'm sure many of you found out about my channel from him. And it's just been a pleasure interacting with him. He's a fantastic commentator, a really great guy, and a good friend. So thank you, Surreal, for everything. Also, of course, I can't forget Daz24680 and Tokshin, my sometimes collaborators and always friends. They also have been there for me, that we've communicated. They've helped me with technical issues. They've helped me with general channel-related stuff based on their wealth of experience. They are both also amazing commentators. And the three of those guys, man, they're fantastic. And I think my journey so far in this LP thing has been made much smoother due to their contributions and assistance. So I just got lucky. I stumbled upon three guys who were just really awesome. The channel will be a little blank for the next few days to about a week because I am upgrading my audio. I'm just not happy with the audio quality as it currently stands, and I am going to be upgrading my whole system. Not just a new mic, but new accoutrements and additions that will hopefully make everything better. At least that's my hope. I'm also going to work hard to improve my overall commentating, and I hope that over time I will see success with that. So there might not be too much for the next few days while I get this new system ironed out, get the settings right, make sure everything's working the way I intend it to. But I will be back, Marcus Aurelius 2.0, and there will be some videos. I've recorded a few videos already that I will be, of course, posting, and I hope to have everything up and running and ready to go by the end of next weekend. Overall, I intend to reduce my overall video volume down to about 5 a week. Now, I know I keep saying that, I never actually do it, and it's because I enjoy doing these videos so much, but as many of you know, I am not a full-time YouTuber. I have a full-time job, I have a commute, and then I come home and do this, and so I am reducing the volume just to ease off on my time a little bit, and hopefully that will improve the quality as I'm able to focus more on the 5 videos that I do produce. Now, some weeks I might have a little more, some weeks I might have a little less, but that is the goal that I'm shooting for. In the future, I intend to, let's talk about some series that I'm working on. Of course, Mountain Blade, Anno 1257, the Roman Empire of Nicaea, or now the Romaioi. That series is almost done. we're about 3 to 5 episodes from the end of that. I intend to conquer Venice and then conquer Rome, and I think that'll be a fitting end for the series, especially when it was intended to end many, many episodes ago when I conquered Constantinople. I will be continuing my series on Pandora, Eclipse of Nashira, assuming the developers don't release another patch that breaks the save games. One can only hope that will not happen. But I am enjoying that game. I love the new aspects of it and the new additions that many of you who are watching that series already know because I talk about it incessantly. I'll be continuing Baldur's Gate 2. It'll never be a day-to-day series, but I didn't show it very much love in the second half of 2014, and I intend to rectify that. Hopefully I'll be recording some more videos of that, but again, it's just one of those labors of love that'll slowly accumulate over time. It'll never be a day-to-day series. I also will be starting a new series, and many of you have asked me, Marcus, will you ever do a series on this game? And I've always said, no, I will not. But it's a new year, a new Marcus, and I think I can do it in a way that both pleases me and will be fun to watch. Just to give you a hint to what game it is, I will be flashing the title card on the background of this video. So hopefully you'll be able to put 2 and 2 together and figure out what it is. I'd like to thank the artist of this great work who very kindly gave me permission to use it for my videos. I will, of course, thank them more directly when the series itself begins. I will also, of course, be on the lookout for any more Byzantine Empire-related games that I can do a series on. I'm looking quite happily with an eye of expectation towards Attila Total War, which appears to be to Rome 2 what Barbarian Invasion was to Rome 1. And if it's like that, there will be a split in the Roman Empire, where you will have the Western Roman Empire and the Eastern Roman Empire, who we know and love today as the Byzantines. And if that is the case, I can't imagine anything that would prevent me from doing a series on the Eastern Roman Empire, because most games that feature the Byzantines do so at the end of their lifespan, and there's not a lot of history really to talk about. Whereas this explores the beginnings, and there's a whole lot of really rich history and a lot of good things to talk about that I would love to get into. So I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully it'll be awesome. We'll see. And of course, other games. Europa Universalis 4 I will do at some point eventually, though I have no immediate plans for that. There's a couple other Total War Byzantine related stuff that I might look into. And by all means, if there's other games that I don't know about that include the Byzantines or the Eastern Roman Empire, let me know. I'm always down for that. And also, I'll start any other series that strikes my fancy, just like usual. Generally, I stick with strategy stuff. Generally, I stick with indie or lesser-known studios. But that is by no means a rule. One thing, though, that many of you might want to know about that I will clearly explain here is that I will not be doing any more full series in the time being for Dominions 4. I've told anyone who asked what my requirements are for another Dominions 4 series, and that is if the developers release the nation of Uruk, which is the Middle Age version of I would love to do a series on that because it'll be kind of like an Ursula reunion tour. And if maybe someone releases a mod nation that just knocks my socks off, then perhaps I will do a full series on that. But more likely than not, I will do a mod showcase instead. So yeah, if you want to see more Marcus Aurelius doing Dominions 4, then you just gotta hope that the developers at some point release Uruk, which they wrote about in the manual, so I would assume it should be coming at some point. So once again, thank you to everyone, all of you out there who listen, who like, who subscribe, and especially who participate. I couldn't have done it without you. I really have enjoyed every moment of it, and here's looking forward to a new year of Marcus Aurelius LP with more adventure, more excitement, more humor, and more just balls to the wall Byzantine madness. Once again, I'm Marcus Aurelius. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.